Happy New Year, everyone. Welcome back to another video, I guess. Another talking video. Mainly because, like I said, I don't particularly have any videos in plan right now. Yeah, nothing really much is in plan. I don't really know where to go right now. Usually, because during October, November, and December, like a plethora of new games are coming out, and right now it's kind of dry, and it makes sense. It's, January, December. The season just ended. People are gonna wait a bit before they start releasing new things. So, yeah, it's to be expected. It's a bit of a dry spell, but no worries. We'll get through it. I'll probably just release some videos here and there, not the daily content that I had been uploading a while back, but yeah. Let's get back onto the topic at hand. And that is, it's a new year. New year, what's the saying? New year, same old me? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing's really gonna change in the channel other than me wanting to expand into other things once I get the necessary equipment to do it. That's pretty much about it. I might want to, pretty soon, once I get the necessary equipment to record gameplay and actually properly talk over a game without me having to play it or something like that. And then, and all that business. Once I get through that, I want to start doing game reviews, because I want to start putting my thoughts on games out there. This whole basically this entire channel isn't necessarily about the money, because I know for a fact that that's probably not gonna happen, and I should not be putting my expectations on that. It's more or less just about trying to kind of build up a little bit of a following, so that, because what I want to do is become a game designer, and you need to play a lot of games, you need to know how to code. Most importantly, if you ever do create a game, you're gonna need people to play that game. And if I already have a pre-established audience, then that just makes the whole thing a little easier on me. Like I said, I'm not hoping to make money off of this YouTube channel, because I very much well know that that's not gonna happen. But like I said, if I can build up just a small following of people who, who enjoy my work and enjoy what I do, then I think it'll be all a little worth it. Yeah, sorry. Genji takes a little bit of concentration, even though I'm really just supposed to be focusing on talking. But regardless, basically what I want to say is that things are gonna change, but relatively stay the same in the sense, that whole thing about New Year's, it's time to change New Year's resolutions. It's kind of dumb. Waiting for a year to change so you can finally change how you act is a little ridiculous. There's nothing your New Year's resolutions should just be your resolutions for life in general. If you want to get fit, then start getting fit, regardless if it's the new year or not. Waiting for a specific time is a little dumb, and it's simply just procrastinating. At the end of the day, that's all it kind of is. You're just procrastinating and waiting for time, so you can finally start doing it. And then when you do it, if you're really motivated to do it, you don't wait for a year. You just go ahead and do it. It's, I don't know, basically I want to become more healthier, but I know I'm not simply just gonna start trying to go to the gym just because it's January. I'm gonna try and start eating healthier. I'm gonna try and exercising more. So you do that the moment you notice that there's a problem and you want to fix it. You don't wait to fix it. That's ridiculous. That's taking unnecessary time that you could be. By the time you waited for that New Year's resolution to come so you could do it, You could have already begun it, and you could have already made a good head start on it. But, you know, not that I'm nagging on people who do have New Year's resolutions, you know, because you know, sometimes for some people they really do work, and they can really like motivate you to do better at a specific task. But for some people, it's just kind of a means to like, oh, I'll just procrastinate this, and then when I finally do it in January, I'm gonna forget about it soon enough because it didn't matter enough to me that I began when I noticed the problem. Like people who go to the gym during New Year's resolutions, everybody says that usually the ones who aren't committed to it leave like in the first month because of their New Year's resolutions, but they're not committed enough, so you know, they just kind of leave. And then the people who don't, like, you know, they stay and become regulars. And that's really incredible. Because for some of those people, it works. For some others, it doesn't work. And you need to realize that if you're one of those people, because I realized it a while ago, I kept thinking to myself, oh, this year I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. And, you know, this year's gonna be better. It's gonna be my year, and it's like, you know, you don't know that. You don't know if a year's gonna be your year simply by saying that. I say start trying to make your life better, you know, as soon as possible. Don't wait for something to happen, you know. That's never a good idea. You'll find yourself waiting a lot, and people. Because as you wait for that New Year's resolution to come, that new year, then you'll find yourself waiting even more and more and more. And before you know it, you're already halfway into the year, and it still hasn't become your year. So, you know, I'm rambling at this point. But basically, all I'm trying to say is don't wait to do things like New Year's resolutions, unless you know that it can actually properly motivate you. But if you're just using it as a procrastination tool, then I say don't do New Year's resolutions at all, because you're just gonna keep procrastinating even once you like start doing it. Regardless, I'm 18 and I'm kind of dumb, so you know, take everything that I say with a grain of salt, because I'm still very inexperienced in life. So yeah. Regardless, back onto the topic of the channel. Sorry for the little ramble there. I know it was kind of incoherent and stupid, but hopefully you bear through it, and if not, then, you know, well, let's get back to the matter at hand. The channel. It's pretty, like I said, it's going to remain the same, except I want to branch out to new things. We're talking game reviews, not just game reviews, just things in general. Like I just want to practice with the video making format. Oh, damn. I just want to practice with a video making format, like, you know, maybe I talk about things that I really, really enjoy. Like, I always really enjoyed, like, you know, specific things, maybe seasonal things, like Goosebumps. Goosebumps, the series by R.L. Stein. I don't know if any of you know this, or maybe some of you do, but, basically what it was like this series of anthology books, in which horror anthology, horror in quotations because it was for children, and they aren't very scary in retrospect, but I loved them so much as a kid, and I loved the TV show. It was campiness at its best. It was horrible, it wasn't scary, but I loved it so much. It was scary to me as a kid, but now it's absolutely not at all scary. It was just so much fun. But yeah, like I want to do something on that, or maybe the video game that I played, which I platinumed this game called like Goosebumps, which was basically this point and click, right? Regardless, yeah, like I was talking about Goosebumps, and I really want to do something with it because I love the series so much, and I'd love to like get my thoughts out there in like a way where other people can know what I'm trying to say. Ridiculous. McCree was always kind of about skill. You know, screw it. I honestly, I don't want to talk about Overwatch, if we're being completely honest. I'll just end the video here. I'll probably cut this part out. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. Overwatch sucks. End of story. But basically, probably no more Overwatch videos ever, because I hate this game, to be completely honest. I just wanted something to play in the background while I talked. to you guys about the new year. Regardless, I hope you guys have a wonderful year, and yeah, that's basically it. You had your quick update, and I have a video for the day. Yay! See ya.